Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm finally here with Only Friends episode 1. It just dropped an hour ago and I'm so excited for this. I know that the trailer reminded me of a telenovela, so I'm intrigued to know what this is all gonna be about. I just hope that we get a little breather before we get all the messiness of all these characters that apparently are all in love with each other. Let's just see.
คุณเป็นสายไหนในร้านเหล้าส่วนผมก็คือสายเฝ้าโต๊ะที่ถูกเพื่อนลากออกมาที่ร้านพี่โย
Oh, stop. He's the singer. I always wanted to hear him sing, and now I finally get the opportunity to listen to this man sing in his series. Normally the focus on singing has always been on Kaotong when these two did a series, so now apparently he's the singer here. But what's Kaotong's role then?
ส่วนใครที่ยังโสดนะครับพี่โยเขาเปิดทางให้แล้วครับ ส่วนตัวผมนั้นดิสแบนสีเขียวครับ
Does that mean that you're ready? Honestly, I love this. I love when he gets to play those very confident men. It reminds me of Not Me, even though I never really finished it. I think this reminds me of Law of Victor, season 1. Mia held a party at her house, and people that were single were supposed to wear green. People that were interested in someone at the party were supposed to wear something yellow, and people that were in a relationship were supposed to wear red. He literally showed his handband up and said, "Here, as you can see, I'm green. I'm ready for you all to hit on me." Is he bi? Is he bi? Or doesn't he care about the gender? I'm so intrigued by his character already. He said, "I'm ready for you to hit on me." The drunk god. Oh no. Oh no. I have the feeling that their roles are reversed now. Like in the Eclipse, Kaotong was like all this confident character and he was the biggest flirt ever. And Ak was more like this shy introvert. And here it seems like it's more like reversed. He's insanely outgoing, confident, and he just appears to be like on the defense, always being by himself, not trying to mingle with anyone. And he just gets drunk. Oh gosh, does he have a problem that he doesn't know how to solve, and now he's trying to drink his problems away, hoping that it helps? Please don't.
รู้จักกันด้วยเหรอ
No.
ก็ไม่ได้รู้จักกันหรอกแต่นี่มันห้องน้ำไม่ใช่ห้องนอน ไม่ใช่มานั่งอยู่ตรงนี้แล้วก็เป็นภาระคนอื่น People's burden. Okay, he's insane. No, people, you know, I always love when it's two extroverts. I have to review what I just said about him. He is not an introvert. I still think that he has like some problems that he has to deal with. He has nobody to talk to. So he like just prefers to like drink his problems away, even though that's not gonna work. But like he just doesn't know how to deal with all the problems, with all his burdens. So he like always goes to the bar and gets drunk and hope that it helps him find a way to deal with his stress. But the fact that he just like, if you're tired, go home, don't be anyone else's burden. He didn't say anything to you. He was just like sitting down. You could have like just peed next to the other two guys there. Why are you being that bitchy? He's like, what a dick. Can I even show this? กูจะเข้ามาเยี่ยมแต่มึงนั่งขวางทางอยู่ให้กูทำไงเยี่ยวใส่หัวมึงปะ
Oh my god.
เฮ้ยไอ้เล่เฮ้ยแม่งบอกเยี่ยใส่หัวกู
มึงพูดจาเยี่ยอะไรของมึงปากแบบเนี้ยไปเจอคนใจร้ายก็หลับยาวหรอก
Hold up. Bump into the real deal and he might not get to... Sir! Okay, that's attractive.
ไอ้เล่
All right, I remember now. He has a crush on him, and maybe he doesn't reciprocate those feelings, so he's like trying to get drunk.
เมาแล้วอย่างนี้ทีวะโทษครับ
The
ที่เดิน
top
มาชวนผมไม่
tier.
ได้ถามด้วยนี่ใส่ลิปแบนสีขาวด้วยเหรอ
What's that supposed to mean?
แบบนี้ผมก็จีบได้ดิ
Ooh, and he's like, hello.
ไม่ได้
Okay, so I think it is what I said. Like, he keeps on drinking because he has a crush on him. I cannot. But why white? Sand? He held up a green wristband and he's like, I am available for you to hit on me. White also means you can hit on him?
เพื่อนกูไม่ให้มึงจีบมึงจะชอบคนทั้งร้านได้ไงวะสนุกยังอ่ะถ้ายังไปสนุกกับเราไหม เราอยากให้แฟนเราสนุกด้วยได้ปะ
People, I cannot. I'm actually living for this. Like they're a bunch of hot-headed guys. All confident, all outgoing. I love this. But the fact that he's like offering a triple, okay. A threesome.
ถ้าช่วยกูเนี่ยดูเล่นี่
He is so beautiful.
มึงอะทำอะไรเป็นบ้างนะพวกมึงอย่าทิ้ง
Oh my gosh. I was about to say no. He's gonna puke. Oh my gosh. He is literally about to fall asleep.
ขนาดยืนน่ะยังแฮงก์อยู่
He,
เลยนะ
hold up. Were they drinking on a school night? Oh my god. No, sir. I'm not hungover.
อ๋อ
You are
ไม่ให้เข้าใจ
hungover.
ผมพร้อมทำเลยครับ
แล้วแต่คุณเลยคุณรวยอยู่แล้วว่า
Oh,
แต่
he's rich?
เพื่ออนาคตมึงด้วยไง มึงจะได้มีธุรกิจเริ่มต้นเป็นของตัวเอง
Aww.
แต่ถ้ามีพวกมึงมาช่วยอ่ะกูอาจจะเวิร์กก็ได้นะ
Then get yourself a bigger team.
มันบอกว่าให้มึงช่วยหาคน
Oh
ออกแบบหน่อย
gosh.
ได้ไหม
Stop.
พอมีเพื่อนไหมมึงอ่ะ
Do you have any friends? Damn, first of all. And second, are his friends... I'm still not good with the names. First and fourth? And the other guy, I've never seen him before, so I'm sorry. I don't know his name. Are these three his friends? Are all of these seven gonna work on that hostel together?
กูมีเพื่อนอยู่คนหนึ่งงานดีจนกูอยากใช้บริการอีกรอบนึง
What kind of work are we talking about?
เอาโทรศัพท์มาซ่อมครับไม่เอาวันหลังได้ปะงั้นเดี๋ยวเสร็จแล้วโทรมานะ
Ooh. Honestly, that sounds dirty in my eyes. I don't know about you, but that sounded dirty to me. He was offering his services to him. Like, if you should need a blowjob, if you should need someone to take care of you for a night or two or something, call me. I will be your hookup buddy.
จังหวัดที่มีผังเมืองสวยที่สุดได้แก่จังหวัดอะไร
ยะลา
ถูกต้องโรงแรมแห่งแรกในประเทศไทยได้แก่โรงแรมอะไร
Ooh!
โอเรนเตนครับ
Weak. And he's impressed. I cannot like all this jealousy. But like honestly, I like this. Oh my god. I have to stop looking at the screen with Kaotong. Yeah, what I wanted to say here. They first put the focus on Mew, as in that he's insanely smart. And then, I think her name is Jenny. She popped a more difficult question that even he wasn't capable to answer. Forrest's character was put in focus, and he answered that made Mew a little intrigued, and the focus was on both of them. As in, everyone was like blended out, and it's just about the two of them. That's something that Ray over here didn't like, because he's like, again you trying to attract the attention of Mew. And sadly, it's working because he like looked at him and he was smiling. Oh, now I understand why he was looking at him like this. Like he literally rang the bell next to Mew's face. I thought he was like, I don't know, near the counter. But no, he literally like moved closer to Mew and he rang the bell. That's why Ray was like looking up at him like, I'm sorry.
ใส่แว่นแล้วน่ารักดิ
Oh, look at Ray.
เราเพิ่มปะ
But honestly though, I feel bad for him. I suppose he's afraid that he's gonna lose the friendship with Mew if he like says that he likes him. He's keeping all that frustration for him. He doesn't really have any other way to get his frustrations out but to drink, as in he's trying to numb his pain by drinking. I have the feeling that he feels like he can talk to Mew about it, but the problem is he doesn't really get the vibes with him, as in he knows that Mew doesn't like him back because there are like never any signs that he could be like interested in him more than just a friend, and that's making him feel frustrated. He can't do anything but to watch people hit on him because Mew is beautiful, and he can't stand it because he has deep feelings for Mew. And Top suddenly coming to the group and like hitting on him, and you can actually see that there are vibes there. It's making Ray feel insanely small. There are two options that he's considering right now. Either jumping up and smacking Ray, or going somewhere else, as in the bathroom again, to like lay there, because he's like, if I'm not around, if I don't see him making out with another guy, maybe it won't hurt. But I think he has arrived at that state where no matter if he sees it or not, just thinking about the fact that he could be making out with someone else is hurtful enough for him. So the more he sees Mew hitting off with another guy and not with him, the more he feels that he has to drink. And I feel so bad for him because this is like some sort of defense mechanism for him. The second he sees someone hitting on Mew, that second he decides that he has to go take a drink, because he's like, the more I drink, the faster I won't actually notice anything around me anymore, and I won't have to deal with the pain that I'm feeling on the inside seeing him with somebody else. Even though, sorry to tell you this, honey, I noticed this with my sister when she got drunk on multiple occasions. If you get drunk, your real emotions are coming out. So that means the more you drink, the faster you give in to what you're truly feeling on the inside, as in wanting to hit people that come close to Mew, as we saw a few minutes ago, where he was like ready to jump at Top's throat for like trying to flirt with him. But he is at that state where he's like, I can't deal with this pain sober. So he like doesn't care if he's like drunk when people are hitting on him, because they're gonna be like, yeah, don't worry, he's drunk, he's always like this when he's drunk, so don't mind him. Like, he's drunk, he's gonna be better when he's sober. And like everyone is gonna be like, okay, but not that it's actually coming from a real cause, that he's actually suffering because he likes Mew. That hurts me actually, because look at him.
นี่เมาเป็นคาตลอดเลยกูเป็นภาระเองอะ
It's always so emotional when he's drunk. No, girl, that's literally what I just said. These two are like, I'm not gonna say they're together, but like, they are hitting off pretty well, and he doesn't like it. He can't stand to see it, so he like prefers to like drink, and every single time when he goes out and gets drunk, someone else has to take him home. And so people saying, yeah, you are a burden, makes him feel insanely hurt, because it's not like he actually wants to drink that much. And I would also assume that he's actually a sensitive guy. He's just like putting up that facade because he doesn't know how to deal with the pain of Mew not liking him back. And he has that silent hope inside of him, which everyone has when you have strong feelings for someone, that he has a chance. But he's trying to tell himself that that's not the case at all here. And that's making him insanely sensitive and vulnerable. And that makes me feel so bad for him, because like people are thinking that he's being irrational and just irresponsible because he's always drinking, and they have to take care of him afterwards. And they're like, you're such a burden, you're so getting on my nerves, like, can't you just one night not drink? He can't do anything about it. It's a defense mechanism at this point. As soon as he sees someone flirting with Mew or getting close to him, that's already enough for Ray to want to drink. I feel bad for him.
ว่าไอ้ท็อปชอบมึง
อะไรเพื่อนกันเว้ย
เพื่อนมึงน่ารักดีว่ะ
Ah!
พูดหน่อยดิเบื่อพวกแรงๆที่แม่งรู้ดีหมดทุกอย่างอยู่แล้วด้วยอะอยากลองเด็กใหม่บ้าง
That expression right here is like, alright then. You try to get with the virgin over here. I'm gonna change your mind about wanting something new. You're gonna want the know-it-all in due time.
ตีแล้วก็มีเราด้วย
People, I am so dirty-minded. I'm not even sorry. At this point, I'm not even sorry. I actually read alcohol, music, and drinking me. I read Drinking Me. I'm not even sorry at this point. I'm not even sorry. Like, I did myself dirty with this series already. With the way this show is already betrayed, my dirty comments are more than welcome. Let's be honest. This is a pairing I didn't know I needed. Oh. He's worried.
มืออีกแล้วเหรอวะ
Yes. Leave him be.
แล้วนี่อะไร
Oh
เนี่ย
my god. Oh my god, I cannot with the fact that Kauchung is so fucking hot. I'm not even sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna apologize while watching this series at all for my dirty comments. I'm warning you. Honestly, I have so many questions already. Are they going to the bar every single night? Jesus! That's not healthy. Judging by the trailer, their friendships are not healthy at all, so their habits may not be healthy either. Coming back to San over here, he saw that he is completely done with life. Let's just call it like this, because his eyes are closed. He's holding the wheel. He can't drive. Like, you can see that he can't drive. And Sam was like about to leave, but he sees him like this, and he actually kind of feels bad, but he still has, I don't want to say he has a grudge against him, but he's like still pissed because it was like yesterday that he like started a fight with him, even though he was like drunk. But he's like, yesterday you were drunk and you were bitching at me, and now you're drunk again. As in, he's showing that he cares about people. Seeing him like this, he was worried. He's like, you again. You're in this state again. Will you stop sometime? As in, will you stop to drink that much?
เมาแล้วจะขับรถ
See?
ภาระสังคมชิบหายเลยวะ
Oh!
ถ้ามึงขับไปชนคนอื่นมึงจะทำไงวะ ขับให้กูหน่อยดิ
He's like, take my phone, call my friends. I can't. He's gonna drive him. Don't lie to me.
ขับไปส่งกูได้ปะเดี๋ยวกูจ้าง
ถ้ามึงขับไม่ไหวมึงก็นอนเนี่ยแหละสางแล้วค่อยกลับ
No.
เฮ้ย กูบอกว่าอย่าขับไง
Didn't I say that he's gonna drive him? Like, that literally just proved my point. He cares about people, even if they get on his nerves. He brushed it off as him saying, yeah, you're a burden to society. What if you hit someone? First off, that's a valid reason. Like, do not drive when you're drunk. But it actually came out of a place of worry. Like, you could see when he was like ready to like drive, he immediately got up from his motorcycle. He's like, take a nap in there until you're sober and you're okay to drive. I'm not gonna drive you. And he was like, all right, fine then. You don't want to drive me? My phone is dead. I'm gonna drive myself because I'm not gonna stay here waiting for Mew to get out with that guy and I have to witness it. Like him being in his most vulnerable state because he is drunk, his endurance of pain is crackling already. His friends literally saying, you're such a burden. Like, why can't you stop drinking? Already hurt him enough. So he's like, my friends don't want me here. They just see what's on the surface. They don't see that I'm actually truly hurting. And that's why I'm drinking that much. They see it as a normal thing for me to always get drunk when we're coming to the bar and not that there's actually something behind it. And he's feeling so alone. So he's like, I'm just gonna leave because I don't want to stay here any longer. They apparently don't want me here. So I'm gonna drive either way. San saw that Ray was ready to drive. And he's like, what are you doing?
เดี๋ยวกูขับให้เอามาคอยดูนะกูจะชาร์จให้แพงกว่าแท็กซี่หนักบินเลย
I kinda like him.
ชาตินี้ไม่รู้ว่าจะได้ขับรถหรูอีกไหม
ไม่ได้ปวดหัว เราแค่อยากหาข้ออ้างขึ้นมาห้องมิวอะรู้ คนอย่างเราเดายากนะว่าจะเริ่มยังไง
For being a virgin, he does not seem to mind skin contact.
ท็อป ยังไม่พร้อมอะ
I love it. I love it. Because there are so many series where the people are like, I'm not ready. And the partner's like, don't worry, I'm gonna be gentle. That's sometimes not what they mean when they say they're not ready. As in, I'm literally not ready. I don't feel comfortable with skinship just yet. I literally commented on the skinship because if you're a virgin, if you never ever had that close, intimate relationship with someone, it scares you. And if you didn't completely wrap your head around it and aren't sure that this is actually what you want, then it can scare you. And you saying I'm not ready means that you are not ready for that intimate relationship just yet, even if you like the guy.
ไม่เป็นไร เราจะทำให้มิวมีความสุขเองอะท็อป
I love him. Mew, I have respect for you. I actually love this because sometimes in the heat of the moment, you actually go with it even if you don't feel like it. And in most cases, especially if that person is only interested in sex, they like get offended and they like yell at you for being, I don't know, scaredy cat. For them to say they're not ready and that's why they don't get a man because they're not ready for intimacy. That's not all this is. He's not just looking for a one-night stand. Like, for example, Boston. Like, he was literally flirting with someone that was in a relationship and he was like, oh, you want a threesome? No problem at all. Mew, on the other hand, he's like, I feel I don't know you well enough. Me just sleeping with you just because I find you attractive is not my goal here. I don't want just someone for a one-night stand. I want to experience love. And when he fell in love, when he feels comfortable with the person, the intimacy will come on its own. But this is literally like him asking for a one-night stand, and Top is intrigued at that moment and likes the fact that Mew is a virgin. But Mew does not want to sleep with him because he's like, I don't know you that well. I love that they're tackling this here.
มีเซ็กกันไม่ต้องรู้จักกันก็ได้
People like, I'm so good. Like, I love this so much. This scene is so powerful.
Like, he's like, we don't have to know each other to have sex. And he's like, I don't want to just have sex. I want to actually build a relationship with someone. And then intimacy will come on its own. But you are just looking for sex. And you're getting intrigued by the fact that I'm a virgin. That's why you wanted to come with me. You wanted to experience what it feels like to sleep with a virgin. I'm just gonna say it like this, because that's the vibe that Top is actually giving off right now. You have to respect his... Just try to wake him up.
ทิ้งไว้ตรงนี้แหละมึงไม่สำคัญอยู่แล้วนี่
Oh,
ไอ้เด็กไฮโซบ้ามีปัญหาเว้ย
he's not a brat. He's not a brat. He's actually hurt. Like, I actually analyzed that entire situation. I don't have to say anything else, but I feel so bad for him. I have to say it again and again. I feel bad for him. Like, them all, like, not trying to defend him, and Boston saying you're such a burden made him feel insanely done with life. He was already hurting because of that situation with Mew, and then his friends literally just like being, you're such a burden, made him not feel welcome. And they were like, I would assume, the only people like he could hang around with, but they like didn't try to understand him. So he felt insanely alone. He doesn't have someone to talk to, so he's eating up all that frustration that he's going through. And then he was like drinking. He was done with being in their comfort zone because they acted like they don't care about him. So he was like, I'm dipping. And him saying, I'm leaving you here if you don't wake up. And he's like, yeah, come on, get out, leave me alone, I'm not important anyway. That hurts me. Take him to your place. I love it. He ended up taking care of him. I love this. Oh, please don't tell me that they're gonna kiss right now. Literally just barfed. He's like, let me make myself comfortable. You like him, don't ya? Let's go. And he's masturbating.
เราเป็นคนยังไงเนี่ย
Someone that only cares about
เราก็
sex.
แค่อยากให้เซ็กครั้งแรกของเราไม่ใช่วันไนท์สแตนด์อะ
ไม่เคยมีใครชวนเรากินไอติมแฮนด์เซ็กมาก่อนเลยอะ
And you like the fact that he does that.
ตื่นแล้วเหรอไอ้ลูกหนู
มึงใช่นักร้องร้านพี่โยปะกูไม่อยู่ห้องมึงได้ไงอะกูมึงได้กัน
I'm sorry, the fact that he's like just staring at him as in, have you lost your goddamn mind? But honestly, the fact that he doesn't sound like he minded. He wouldn't mind if you had sex with him. That's so funny to me. His face!
มึงมอมกูใช่ปะ
Oh my god.
ข้าวหลังอะอย่าทำแบบนี้นะ
Oh my god, I cannot. So he's actually acting all that bratty now. I mean, he did call him Rich Brad. The fact that he's like, oh, you got me drunk so that you could sleep with me. You don't have to do that next time. Are you kidding me?
โอ้ยอยาก
If you
ได้
want
กู
me,
อะ
you
ดี
can. I can't move on from this scene. I really cannot move on from this scene. He's actually being like, if you want to sleep with me next time, just flirt with me and we will see where things go. But you don't have to get me drunk. Bitch, he didn't touch you. He just drove you to his house.
หน้าตามึงก็หล่ออยู่นะ
I'm so sorry. I regret nothing. The way he was like, oh, you're pretty hot, you know, now that I think about it.
กูว่าพอได้อยู่อะ
หาว่ากูจะเอามึงอีก
Oh my god, I cannot move on from this scene. I think we're gonna be sitting here for a while. The fact that he actually said, I can live with that. Sir, you really only care about the superficial stuff, don't you? The way I portrayed him in my analysis makes him seem like a hypocrite right now, because he only cares about the superficial stuff. He like went up to him and he's like, oh, you know, you're pretty hot, I can live with that. Like only caring about the face and not about his personality. I cannot. The fact that he actually said that, shameless.
แล้วใครขอให้มึงช่วยอะ
You! That's what happens when you are nice to people and they are insanely bratty. He helped him when he was drunk and he be acting like this when he's sober. Bitch.
ของกูอะ
Oh!
มีแต่ของแพงๆนะเว้ย
That though.
กูแจรถกูอะ
Oh my god, I cannot with this man. He is now looking through all of this just to know if anything has been stolen. But honestly, this gives in a different light. Maybe he's used to people only caring about his money. And so, since he doesn't know this guy,
He's like, oh, he's just acting as if he helped me. He only wanted my belongings, my money, because he's used to people only caring about his status. So now that he met someone that actually doesn't care, he just wanted to be nice, he wanted to help him out because he actually has humanity left in him, and he didn't want to leave you there on the street, and I don't know where he lives. He also barfed on his clothes, so he's like, I'm gonna give him new ones, and he's gonna just take them and clean them once he's sober. And he's literally throwing all those accusations at him when he was just trying to be nice. He's like, you wanted my money, where are my things? That though, leave.
ก็มีเข้ามาบ้างนะ แต่ก็แค่แป๊บเดียวอะ
เราจะเป็นได้มากกว่านั้นหรือว่าแค่คนที่เข้ามาแล้วผ่านไปอะ
ท็อปอยากเป็นมากกว่าวันไนท์สวีทหรือเปล่า
เราเป็นได้ปะล่ะ
And he's throwing the question back at him. I don't know how to feel about that. That's literally him saying, oh, I could, but can I? As in, he's throwing the decision back at him. Like, I don't have to be, but I could be. Like, do you want me to be? As in, not him answering the question and him saying, yes, I want more than just a one-night stand. He's throwing that thing back at him. He's like, are you ready to be in a relationship with someone like me? I don't think I like the fact that he couldn't answer the question, because that means that he's unsure, and right now he's just seeing how far he can go with him, and if he's not ready to give him what he wants, which I'm sorry if I'm reading it wrong, but right now I have the feeling he only wants sex from him, and he's like trying to nicely play it off, saying, oh, it's fine, we can take as much time as we want with each other, it's gonna be completely fine, you don't necessarily have to give me your virginity just yet. But his end goal is to get into his pants. And the second he gets bored of trying, he's gonna try to look for a different guy, for a different target, because he gives off the vibes that he only likes to sleep around. Like, he has only been doing that. It has become a habit, so it's difficult to get off that, especially if that partner isn't ready to give you anything intimate and you're just used to intimacy, so you can't imagine a relationship without it. So as soon as somebody doesn't immediately give you their body, you have the feeling that they'll never do that, and it's like you're addicted to that. You can't see a future in a relationship with someone that isn't ready to be intimate with you.
อยู่กับใครอะกูรู้จักปะ
The jealousy.
ท็อปใช่ปะ
Yes.
แค่นี้ก่อนนะมึง ไอ้มิว
That he's like,
Emil?
do not hang up on me. Sir, honestly, like, did you expect something else, that he would chase you out after you insulted him? You were like, look at yourself, as in you are dirt poor. I am insanely rich. You probably were just taking me here so that you could exploit me. And as soon as you got my wealthy stuff, you could chase me out. He literally just wanted to help you, and you are throwing all those insults at him. He gave you what you wanted, and you still continue to like insult him. He's like, oh my gosh, now he wanted my car as well. Where are my car keys? He threw it into your face, and he's like, get out. Like, I was helping you and you're coming in here insulting me. What do you still want from me now? And he's like, he threw me out. Did you expect something different? I would have smacked the door in your face as well.
ขอดูสลิปก่อน
Oh, that's why he said, show me the receipt. I am weak. Did he actually put his picture on his phone? I don't know how to feel about this. Actually, I would be creeped out, but maybe it's a turn on for Boston. I would be a little creeped out. You do not just put a selfie of your naked upper body on my phone and ask me how you feel about it.
ถ้ามีปัญหาเมื่อไหร่เนี่ยซ่อมได้ตลอดเวลาเลย
Next time you're gonna get a dick pic.
ซ่อมไม่ดีเลย มาดิเดี๋ยวซ่อมให้
Cannot, people. I see dirty insinuations everywhere I'm looking. Honestly, that was him saying you didn't fix anything at all, as in, you got me interested, you got me turned on, and now I need help. You said you would fix it, you would fix me, yet I'm still here, thirsty and hungry for more. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna help you. My mouth, my hand are ready for you. Isn't that what he's saying? I said I'm not gonna apologize. This series is asking for it.
พี่แม่งมีแฟนสักทีเว้ย
แล้วไอ้ท็อปอะไว้ใจได้เหรอวะ
แล้วถ้ามึงเป็นห่วงมันมากอ่ะก็เป็นแฟนมันเลยดิ กูแค่กลัวเพื่อนอกหักเฉย
กูออกไปสูบบุหรี่นะ
Ooh. He does not like him at all.
มีไฟแช็กปะ
He has a lighter, but he's not gonna give it to you.
มีดิ อาจจะเป็นของมึงก็ได้มั้ง กูมองมึงแล้วปล้นมึงมาไง
Ooh. I mean, deserved.
มึง
I
จะน้อย
like
ใจ
him
ทำไม
though.
วะทำงอนเป็นแฟนไปได้
Sir, it's the way you said it.
เฮ้ย
He wants to be forgiven. Aww. I'm sensing some tension, and I don't know what to do.
เฮ้ยดิ
He wants you to light it. He's doing it on purpose. You like him though. Someone like me?
ๆ เพราะคนอย่างมึงกับกูอะ
Oh,
มันเป็นคนประเภทเดียวกัน มึงจะเอามันก็รีบเอามันให้จบ
นี่มึงเป็นห่วงมิว หรือมึงห่วงมึงกันแน่เนี่ย
oh, he's jealous.
ผมแค่อยากใช้โอกาสตรงนี้บอกใครคนหนึ่งได้ ถึงแม้ผมจะเพิ่งรู้จักเขาได้ไม่นาน มิว เป็นแฟนกันแล้วนะ
I cannot. This show already is gonna kill me. Like, it has killed me already, and it's gonna kill me even more in the future. The next episode is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting because they're literally playing about it all. He actually said he does not have a type. So I would assume that means that he doesn't care about the gender. That's interesting, and I find that insanely intriguing because if there's something more dramatic in a telenovela, if it's you like a guy, but that guy likes another guy, and that guy also likes another girl, you know, like he can like multiple people at once and you will never know who he's gonna cheat on you with. And sorry for saying it like this, but from all the telenovelas that I've watched, up until this point, it has always been like this. There has always been another guy, another girl involved. If the character is bisexual or he doesn't care about the gender, I feel like hangs out too much and seems to be too close to another guy or to another girl. In a telenovela, at least, you will always have the feeling that he will cheat on the main character with one of these two. So that's gonna be very interesting. But anyways, I love this so much. I would say I like the dynamic the most between Sun and Rei because they both give off those strong alpha male, but they both are like, just leave me alone. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore, or you are too much for me. But they both still seem to have like some sort of connection towards each other. Like they seem to hate each other, as in they portray that they hate each other, but they still like to be around each other. So that's gonna be interesting to watch. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video today. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video. Bye!